Welcome back to my in-home micro bakery. Previously, I've had people say that I make owning a micro bakery look easy and that I don't show enough of the hard. Well, this video is for them because this week was a doozy and one of my biggest nightmares. But before we get into it, let's start from the beginning. It's a typical dough day. The starter is startering. Everything is looking great. The dough is mixing up well. I sold 80 loaves, but I was making around 86 just to have a few extra. The day went smoothly. I got them all tucked in for the night for their cold ferment in the fridge. And the day before, I dedicated just to my scones. I have my first farmer's market of the season coming up this Sunday, as well as this week's bread drop. So between the two, I had about 170 scones to prep. I was especially excited this week because I was introducing a new scone flavor, pecan maple. My customers were also really excited to try the new flavors, so I had a lot of orders for this one. Because of the larger quantity I was doing, I decided to try a new technique where I measured everything out using a cookie scooper instead of individually cutting them. Come bake day, everything was smooth sailing until we got to the scones. They're normally baked in my home oven, but because of the quantity, I decided to put them in my large oven. I knew the baking stones were going to retain a lot of heat and can easily cause the bottoms to burn, so I cut down on the bake time, but it still wasn't enough. They came out too dry and were not up to my standards. But I didn't let them go to waste. Instead, I bagged them all up, gave everybody a refund, and wanted them to be able to enjoy anyways. But thankfully, my bread came out okay. Thanks for following along. I'm sharing more details on what happened below.